Brad Johnson here from johnson.audio, and today I'm going to show you how to write a melody. Writing melodies can definitely be one of those things that comes very easy and very organically, or it can be absolutely painstaking and a struggle. If you're like me, a lot of times I just keep singing the chords I'm playing, the tonic note, which is the first note in the scale, and it just sounds super uninspired and kind of boring, to be completely honest with you. So I decided on my new song that I'm writing to just put the guitar part into my DAW. So I recorded my guitar part, and then I used a MIDI keyboard to start kind of noodling over it to create a melody, which I use as my bass line for my vocals. I find that this helped me really kind of lock in the key for my voice and kind of find new inspiration for writing a melody. So I'm going to kind of show you now in my DAW the guitar track and kind of the idea of playing around and some of the things that I think about when I'm writing melodies. So here we go on how to write a melody. So here we are in my session. Here's my tracked acoustic guitar. I'm just focusing on one part that I really liked. The rest of it I'm going to probably cut. And I kind of feel like this part right here is my chorus. And so when making melodies, what I'm going to be doing here is I have an instrument track set up. I just put in a normal natural grand piano sound in X band, and I hooked up a MIDI keyboard so I can hear something. And now obviously the melody that I come up with here might be much different than the melody that you would come up with, but this idea of writing melodies is to show you that sometimes it's easier to go to an instrument and play a melody and then sing over that melody and start playing with the sounds and then start finding the words that just come to you. This is kind of a stream of conscious melody writing session. So one thing real quick, this song is in the key of D. I'm going to play for you the guitar track without anything, and then I'm going to play the melody that I came up with, and then I'm going to sing over it. You're going to hear me sing what I am tentatively coming up with here, and just to kind of show you just my songwriting process and the way that I would, write lyrics and write melodies. Now, just a few things with writing melody, especially in the chorus. I like to not start with the one, so like the D, the tonic. It's the very first note in the scale, and that will definitely give you a resolved feel. So I don't want to start there. So in the key of D, we got, and so starting on the D, I feel like it might be a little boring. So I ended up starting on the fifth, which is going to be that A. I'm going to use that as my root for my melody, and you'll see that I will work my way down to that D to kind of give it that resolve. But so don't worry about all that. I'm just going to go ahead and play the song, and then I'm going to play the melody, and I'm going to sing what I came up over it to kind of show you the stepping stones and the blocks to build this melody. Here we go. So again, the scale would be, so any of these notes would work. And here we go. This is the melody I came up with starting on that A. Alright, so as you can see, that's a nice little piano part. You could probably keep that in there if you wanted to, but I'm going to use that as my backdrop for singing. And you could record that into your session and then sing over that and then later mute that, or you could keep that as a nice little support for the vocals. Sometimes that might be cool. It might be nice to try out a different instrument with that, but that's getting further into arrangement. And so now that I have my melody figured out, I would probably spend some time, if I didn't already have lyrics, kind of thinking about what this song makes me feel. And this song just made me feel like starlight and like that longing for a home. And so that was kind of the lyrics I came up with, and you're going to hear it. I'm sure it'll change by the time the song is done. But right now, for the sake of just the teaching you of this, I will just stick with what I got. So I'm going to show you now how I would just play with the piano and start figuring out my vocals. All right, so here we go. Into the night, falling with starlight. Up here our hearts and our bodies are coming home. Into the night, falling with starlight. Up here our hearts and our bodies are going home. They're going home. So very simple. It starts on that A, and you can hear how the melody line runs down and ends on the resolve note, the D. And then you can kind of repeat like I did, that going home, just drive that lyric home a little bit. So I know that this is kind of, very subjective. I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what you can do next time to help write melodies if you're getting stuck. This is a really great way because you actually get real-time feedback from the DAW. It's easy sometimes to just write something, you think it sounds good, but it's all in your head, or you write it into a notebook, but you just don't have a way to sit and actually analyze it. And this way you can really analyze it. If I was doing this, as you can see down here, I would actually record everything. That way I can come back and listen to it later. I can tweak my lyrics, I can tweak my vocal melody, and start actually scratching out the song. Because another thing that's really great about doing it this way is you start to build something and you actually have something to come back to, and you can actually use this as the beginning of your production, as your pre-production, or you might even end up keeping some of the tracks. Like, I love the way this guitar sounds. Obviously, all the stuff before it is totally unusable, but it really starts to help you learn your recording skills and all that as well. All right, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions, or you want me to clarify anything, or you just want to say hello. I love to talk with you. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. To all my other subscribers, I appreciate your continued support. I am Brad Johnson at johnson.audio, where I help you sing your story, mix your mission, and master your message. I will see you on the next video. Bye.